Okay, so we've moved up this street a little bit from number 10, which is where we were, and you can see Big Ben around the corner, the Houses of Parliament, etc. Except for now. So what I believe is going to happen, might get quite noisy in a minute, but what I believe is going to happen is that once Kate or Catherine and Prince William are married, they're going to come up this road. So this road will be lined with thousands, if not tens of thousands of people. So they'll drive up here, go all the way along, and then they'll turn left at Trafalgar Square. And this is Trafalgar Square here. If you want to, again, Google Trafalgar Square, there's Nelson. Nelson's top of Nelson's column. Behind that you've got the National Portraits Museum, which is the domed building. And just in there you can see the big lions. So here's an interesting fact for you. For any of you that have ever been to Saltaire, you'll notice that there's some lions in Saltaire which Sir Titus Salt actually bought. Now those lions were originally designed to go in Trafalgar Square, but they were deemed too small for Trafalgar Square and then sold, and Sir Titus Salt bought them, which is why you've got the larger ones in Trafalgar Square and the smaller ones in Saltaire, which I think is a really cool fact. And also, another piece of interesting information, you see this statue here? You can just see a man on a horse. That is, I believe, Charles I or Charles II. And when somebody says the centre of London, that exact point there, it's on a little island, as in a road island. That exact point there is the dead centre of London. So that's quite interesting. So they're going to drive up there and then they're going to go down the left. So behind these buildings here is Buckingham Palace, and we'll walk you down the Mall and show you Buckingham Palace. So like I say, up here and then they'll turn left at Trafalgar Square, I believe. Okay, so we're now on the Mall, which is where the royal car will certainly come down. So up there, you can see, this is where it will come down. Up there is Trafalgar Square, where we just were. So when I said you go up and you go left, this is the street that you come down once you turn left. So they'll drive all the way down here, excuse me, and onto, just walk forward without being run over. And they will go down to, as you can see, Buckingham Palace. What a nice shot this is. So there's Buckingham Palace. Again, this street will be lined with hundreds, tens of thousands of people, probably maybe even 100,000 or more. I'm not too sure. So there's Buckingham Palace, and for any of you that have seen the King's Speech, what will then happen, sorry about that, so they'll drive all down here, this road will be completely closed, and what will then happen, let me figure out if I can cross the road here, 1 second, is, yep I can, 1 minute, so they'll come down and they'll stand and wave from around about that bit there. So there's a statue in front at the minute, but we'll go down and we'll get a picture from in front of there. So when you see, this will be one of the big bits on the TV, and when you see this bit, you'll know where it's been, or you'll know where it is. So the park to my left as well is called St James's Park. It's a really nice park where they've got pelicans in there as well, and they have a route in there which is called Princess Diana's Way. So it's going to be quite nice that Prince William, who of course is Diana and Prince Charles' son, will drive past Princess Diana's memorial trail. So we'll walk down and we'll show you the palace in a bit more detail and preparation that's going on already for the wedding. So here we are on the final part of this mini tour of the royal wedding journey. And as I'm sure you can all guess, we're right outside of Buckingham Palace where the Queen lives. And let's see, is the flag up? The flag, there's not much wind today, it's nice and sunny. The flag appears to be at the top, which means that the Queen is in her house. She's not at Balmoral. And this, as I said earlier, is most likely here where William and Kate will come out, William and Catherine even, will come out and stand and wave, and will they do a speech?
No, but they have a kiss.
They'll have a kiss. And so they'll drive down the Mall, which is where we've just walked. Come down here, you can see up here already the preparation for the TV cameras has gone up. So that's all there. And there's been a few rehearsals as well. The royal carriages have been out. I've not seen any today, but I have seen some whilst I've been running around the park. And what's this thing in the middle, Kate?
I'm not quite sure what it is, but I know that it's been all cleaned up in preparation.
Has it really?
Yep.
Okay, so this has been cleaned. I think it might be something to do with the British Empire, but I'm not too sure. Again, you could research that and let me know.
Miss Constantine will be able to tell you all about it.
So yeah, so here's the palace. This is where it will end, and this is where this whistle stop tour of London and the royal wedding stops as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'm sure you're all looking forward to the actual wedding. And like I say, it's on the 29th, so have fun. Back to Miss Constantine.